Well, I will be honest with you. Um, I I wasn't playing guitar from the very beginning in Crystal Viper. I started to play guitar after after 2 or 3 Crystal Viper albums because I wanted to be able to compose better songs. I'm a pianist. This is my first instrument. I play piano since I was 7 years old. And I started playing guitars in my after 20s, you know. I don't remember exactly when, but I remember my very first studio recording on guitar was Stronghold Under Siege song. So that was my first guitar studio performance with a band. So at the beginning, I had to learn how to sing and play at the same time because I've never done that. When I started learning playing guitar, I was learning playing guitar when I was composing my own songs. And that was always challenging for me because I had something in my head and then I had to play it and I couldn't. So I had to learn how to play it. And this is actually how I learned to play guitar and the bass guitar. And in the recording studio with the Stronghold, I will tell you this story because this is actually a story how I became a guitarist in Crystal Viper. I remember it was a time that with Crystal Viper we were looking for a guitarist for a band, and at the same period of time, together with my husband, we bought new guitar for me. I remember it was a Schecter, V-shaped Schecter. It was a cool guitar. And that was also this period of time that we were recording Stronghold Under Siege song. And there was a recording session scheduled. So when we were going with Crystal Viper to the recording studio, Bart came up with an idea to take this new guitar. So we will check in the studio how it sounds and so on. And I said, okay, let's take it to the studio. We'll play a bit. I will play a bit on this with this one. And well, just like that. And when we were in the recording studio, we plugged my guitar in. And that was the very first time, actually, when my bandmates heard me playing guitar. And after they heard it, they said, okay, so we have guitarists. We don't need to look for another guitarist for a band. And then I said that, no, we still have to look for a guitarist because I don't want to play guitar in Crystal Viper. And I really didn't want to, but the recording session ended up in a way that I recorded guitars together with Andy for this song. And then we had this conversation that it would make sense that, you know, I would play guitar. It would be cool because we won't have to look for anyone else any longer and so on. And then I said, okay, I will try. And then I started to learn how to sing and play at the same time because these two things are completely different. And for example, as a pianist, it's natural for me to play piano and sing because I'm doing it for years. And with guitar, it was something completely new for me. So at the rehearsals at home, I was keep on practicing, playing and singing at the same time in a very slow tempo. I was practicing in front of my mirror how to stand with guitar because I was preparing myself to go on stage with guitar and to sing at the same time. So I had to learn how to play guitar standing because I've never done that before as well. And well, from one rehearsal to another, playing at home, well, I think I was ready to go on stage. But I remember one of the very first show with Crystal Viper that I played with guitar was Keep It True Festival in Germany. And, and I was, sorry for saying like that, but I was almost shitting my pants off when I went on stage. First time with guitar on stage and all those cameras, people with, you know, photo cameras. I knew that we are going to be recorded and so on. A lot of people, I was scared. I was scared, but it all passed when I started playing. It was beautiful. And since then, honestly, I loved playing guitar on stage. and I love it until now. And if it's difficult to sing and play at the same time, it is if you don't practice. But if you practice, it's okay. It's okay, it's fun. And right now, I cannot imagine myself without guitar on stage. I feel uncomfortable. And to be honest, those 3 or 4 years ago, the decision that we made that I stopped playing guitar on stage was one of the biggest mistakes in my life, that I agreed that I stopped playing guitar. But there is also some, good thing about that, because thanks to that, I stopped playing guitar. Have you, Eric Juris in band, who is fantastic guitar player, good friend, and fantastic person, talented musician, and so on. Eric, you still there? Well, no. No, it was it was something good, that was actually the only one good thing that happened to us because of I stopped playing guitar. And but I'm back on guitar and I couldn't be happier. Right now there are 3 guitarists in Crystal Viper, me, Eric, and hopefully Andy. We will see, time will show. One of my biggest dreams is to play live shows on 3 guitars, like Iron Maiden. This is something that I would love to do one day. Yeah, we will see. We will see.